You've both been asked to weigh in publicly on the murder case against Stefan Long, which is a case that we've covered here. Community members say that he was just defending himself when he was attacked along the side of I-25, and they want the charges against him dropped. There's been a lot of pressure on the DA to drop the charges. John Walsh, you've said that it's inappropriate to weigh in on the details of a case that you might handle as DA. Why is that?
For a couple of reasons. First of all, I don't actually have the file and I don't have all of the evidence. So for me to weigh in at this point just based on public reports would be weighing in on incomplete information. In addition to that, I read our rules of professional responsibility, the obligations of a lawyer and the obligations of a prosecutor, to say pretty clearly that a lawyer should not be commenting on the guilt or innocence of someone who's accused. And given the fact that I expect that that case will be pending when I actually take office, it is crucially important that I not say anything now that would tie my hands or create issues when the moment comes to make decisions when I arrive.
Leora Joseph, you have also said that it would be inappropriate to weigh in on the case, and then seconds after saying that, you weighed in on the case. You raised questions about how it was handled by the current DA, whether the current charges are appropriate. Why is it appropriate for you to take public positions on a case that might come before you as DA?
So I need to review the facts. Absolutely. That's the beginning part, and I have not done that. What is in the public information and where I have concerns is the public record and what the process has been. Last night I was at a community meeting on East Colfax, and DA McCann herself spoke about both the Stefan Long case and another case where someone was charged with murder, which is the most serious crime that we can charge someone, held in custody, and then all of a sudden, months later, the case is just dismissed. That says to me we have a process problem. That says to me we're not doing vertical prosecution. That says to me we missed some steps up at the beginning. We better be pretty clear when we charge someone with first-degree murder and hold them without bond that we have a strong case.
Do you acknowledge, though, that you're at least walking a fine line when you opine on a case that is ongoing? I mean, we've got a district attorney in Colorado who lost murder charges because she was out talking about the case in an inappropriate way, Linda Stanley. She may soon lose her license for doing that, among other things. You essentially have the collapse of an entire DA's office because you had a DA who liked to make public pronouncements about cases.
I'm raising a public pronouncement about a process that I'm concerned about. And I think that is part of transparency and part of how we talk about things. And last night, DA McCann herself talked about those two things. Two cases, one is not pending and one is the Stefan Long, and talked about those exact things about the process. That one charge was dismissed and the other one was actually dismissed as well.